Alright, got this delivered. Rock Strix, Best Buy, Prebuilt. Got 3080 Lemon Series, i7 11700K F. I think it's overclockable, I'm pretty sure. The motherboard isn't. This is my fourth one of these. I've got another one coming today and 2 more coming on Monday. I'm going to rip out the graphics cards, put them in my mining rig, and then I'll use the rest of the computer to mine the Nano. Another cryptocurrency. I have a video on that. But I'll adjust the camera and we'll get an unboxing in one take. You can see exactly what this looks like for when you get the chance to buy one, because they're just so good. Let's bring it in a little closer. We get the whole shebang here. So this is the first one I've got that wasn't water damaged, which is kind of surprising considering I live in Arizona and things dry pretty quickly. That the first 3 were water damaged. And how do you get these? Well, Best Buy restocks these fairly often. They will restock them and then an hour later restock them again. So what you get is the chance to set up a monitor. Let's pull this up just a tad. Set a monitor on Distill or your favorite Chrome refresh application. That'll notify you when the in-stock button appears. And I've gotten all these manually, not with a bot or anything. So it is totally doable. I highly recommend, if you get the chance, just do that. Let's see if I can take this out of the box without destroying it. It's kind of hard. Move this sewing machine, I guess. But they're okay machines, especially for the price. I wouldn't pay more than $2,000 for this. And I only shipped it for the next day for like $40 because I have a wedding that I have to leave for after this weekend. Oh, perfecto. The packaging is solid. The NZXT pre-build was pretty good. They actually had a little air foam filled thing to protect the GPU from moving around inside. That I've never seen before in this school. These keyboards are garbage. But I mean, they include it, so it's a full system, but you know, this is like cost them maybe $10 to make. I don't know, it's probably an overestimate. It's a simple membrane keyboard. It's not bad. It's good to have some extra of these around the house, I guess. And yeah, I don't know. Free keyboard, I guess. Just a bonus. Couldn't buy it for the keyboard, obviously. And there should be a mouse. This whole box comes with some extra stuff that I threw on the ground. Let's see, we got our quick start guide. The extra power supply cables, which is a good touch. You get a Great Wall power supply, and there's like not many options for expandability with that. Power cord, cheapo mouse, the Bluetooth or Wi-Fi antenna, a couple extra SATA cables for your storage, and then the USB-C extension cable, which I actually don't own any of these until I got them with the pre-built. This looks like an M.2 screw. So the extension cables I am a fan of, because I might use those in the car or something, charge my phone. Well, let's get to the computer. My phone, and I gotta flip this over again. Tell it's lopsided because it has a handle. And the handle, in a video I don't think I've published, is held on by 2 little screws. It's just, I would not lift this thing by the handle, that's for sure. Even though you can. Kind of expected that to just break right off right there. So that's what you get. I got an outlet right here, so I might as well just turn this on. First it'll take, and when you buy this, you have to consider a couple things. You're buying it for the graphics card because this is a 3080 or the 3070, which is a $1,600 model. And if you're able to get it and you want to use it, you can keep the case, but you're not going to want to have this panel on, or the back panel, or the top panel, or the front panel, because there's very little airflow. You're going to want to replace the CPU cooler, although the one that comes with the 3080 isn't as bad as the one that comes with the 3070. 3070 looks more like one of the default AMD or Intel coolers with the little circular fan and the fan on the circular fin stack and the fan on top. This one works marginally better, but it's still bad. And when I say bad, I mean it hits 100 degrees Celsius and then shuts down the computer. This fan on the rear, you're going to want to unplug or replace, because this is not a PWM fan and will run so fast no matter what. Let's turn it on. And like I said, I'll be ripping out the graphics card. I got a wooden mining rig. I'll probably make another video on how to make one of those because I ran out of space on my old one. I had too many graphics cards. You know? Too many graphics cards. You know, a lot of people have that problem these days. So let's see, we've got a little dinky headphone stand. It works. Yeah, that's a lot of force there. Can't break it off. Where's the power button? Let's check it out. I wonder if it'll boot without a keyboard. Probably not. Okay, so the power button is actually like kind of cool. It's built into the front of the case. Is the power button even working? Oh, there we go. Some cool LEDs flash up. And then we go to the gay RGB. Gay as in happy, that is. Let's see. Yeah, looks like we're on. RGB isn't bad, I guess. You can go get a screwdriver and take this off, really show you what's inside of it. There's a strip on the top, a strip on the side, and then a strip obviously in the front here. And the first thing I do with these cases, take off all the panels. The top one's kind of annoying, and you got to get a knife in here to get to the screws that hold on the handle, and you can rip everything off, rip the front off, rip the back off. The front one's really the only one in the back that's meant to be removed. I undo all the cable management, take it out of the case, put it on a cardboard box, because the thermals of this are terrible. Do yourself a favor, get a $100 to $150 water cooler for the CPU if you're going to use this computer. Get yourself a $100 case, put everything in there. It's not a small form factor PSU, even though this is a skinnier case than most that I've seen. So you will not be able to fit a taller cooler like the NHD15 by Noctua. You've got opportunity for fans, 1, 2 in the front here, and then 3, 4 on the top. I'm not saying there's mounting holes. There are holes that you could put a random screw in and then, or zip tie, jerry rig fans, 1, 2, 3, 4. Replace that fan. I don't know. I would just scrap this case. It does look okay, but it's not for me. Like I said, don't lift it by the handle until you see the size of the screws that are in there. I mean, I don't know much about shear strength and stuff like that with screws, but I wouldn't. They're like the size of screws that are in eyeglasses that come out all the time, and you gotta use the tiny little screwdriver to put them back in. That's what's holding up your PC when you lift it like this. So yeah, that's it. Definitely jump on one when you get the chance. If you see them restock, you see a post, it's likely going to happen in the next hour. Or read another restock. They do it about 5 times a day, and I got 4 in one day. It's not impossible. Yeah. So make sure you have the capital. So thanks for watching. Best Buy ASUS 3080 11700K pre-built video. If you're gonna do it, I mean, I don't know if you care about green sticks or RAM. There's no heat spreader on those. All not like it really matters. Decent RGB if you're into that kind of thing. On your list, you need to get a CPU cooler. Budget at least $50. I would go $100 to $150 water cooler, which means new case, $100. Better fans if you want, or if you have some lying around. You definitely don't want to use that one. You can unplug it down here somewhere. That's like another $50 for fans, so you're up to, I don't know, $300, but most of the other pre-builts are selling for $2,500 anyways that come with a 3080, so you're not sitting too bad. CPU's fine, RAM's fine. Graphics card is obviously alright. Motherboard is fine. And the power supply is great, actually. You can look it up. It's a great wall 750. The cords are lengthy enough. They're good. They're black. You just can't expand much with the power supply. Like, there's not many ports. It's semi-modular, so you do have the motherboard cords attached to it, and obviously one of the graphics card ones and the CPU ones are also attached. Yeah, I'd highly recommend this if you can do it. If you want a full-on gaming PC, this is fine. Make the upgrades. If you want it for the graphics cards, it's not a bad idea, because the graphics card is, I'd say it's worth $1,500. People are selling it for more than that, but $1,500 based on the ROI for mining Ethereum, other coins that are just almost as profitable, and of course the rest of the computer, if you part it out, maybe $1,000, probably a little less. There's some bad choices that obviously you'll have to fix, but I like it. And obviously, I wouldn't be buying 4 of them if I didn't think it was worth it. So thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll review the next one when it ships today.